Executive communication. Summarize Monte Carlo and downside risk. Leaders don't need math lectures. They need clear risk stories that drive action. When stakes are high, numbers must become decisions, not dashboards. Your board wants to know what's likely, what could hurt, and what we'll do next. That's where Monte Carlo shines. It sounds technical, but it can sound human when translated well. Most likely we land here, there's some spread, and the chance of real pain is X%. Speak this way and you'll turn analytics into strategy, helping executives choose with confidence, instead of guessing with averages. Think of Monte Carlo as running thousands of what-if simulations to reflect real-world uncertainty. Prices move, timelines slip, demand varies. Instead of one fragile forecast, you get a range, not a single answer. Best case, worst case, and everything in between. The model then outputs probabilities for outcomes, the chance revenue beats target, or the risk costs exceed budget. This mirrors how risk actually behaves and lets you quantify how likely and how bad, so you can prioritize actions based on odds, not intuition. Craft one powerful sentence leaders remember. First, start with the median outcome, the realistic midpoint most runs cluster around. Next, add the spread or uncertainty, showing how wide results swing and why. Finally, state the key downside probability, the chance of crossing the pain line. Example: we expect net margin approximately equals 14%, with typical swings of plus or minus 2% and a 20% chance we dip below 10% if input costs spike. One breath, full story, central case, variability, and risk. To make risk actionable, define the downside threshold first, the level where the plan breaks. Cash less than 3 months, churn greater than 8%, delay greater than 4 weeks, then quote a probability with a time frame. There's a 15% chance this quarter. Finally, translate probability to frequency, 1 in n, to make it stick. 15% becomes about 1 in 7. Example: there's a 12% chance this year, approximately equals 1 in 8, of missing EBITDA by greater than 5%. Clear threshold, clear odds, clear horizon. Executives skim. Use tiers to match attention. Headline: one clean sentence with median, spread, and downside risk. Body: 3 concise bullets adding context. Drivers, assumptions, and actions. Backup: an appendix for methods, data sources, and stress tests. This keeps the main message sharp while preserving credibility. If challenged, you can drill down without drowning leaders in cells and charts. Clarity up front, transparency on demand. Label odds with simple buckets. Low, less than 10%, moderate, 10 to 30%, high, greater than 30%, fast to grasp in a meeting. Anchor with costs or KPIs so risk feels real. A 20% chance equals $3 minus 5M in lost gross profit. Then compare to a familiar benchmark. That's roughly the likelihood of a delayed product launch in Q2 last year. Buckets reduce ambiguity, anchors show impact, and comparisons create intuition leaders can reuse. Avoid quoting averages without uncertainty bands. They hide risk tails and mislead decisions. Skip too many decimals or scenarios. Precision theater confuses more than it clarifies. Never hide assumptions and drivers. Surface what moves the forecast. Price, volume, cycle time, failure rates. Transparency earns trust, invites better questions, and prevents false certainty. Keep it simple, honest, and decision-focused. Use this script on your next slide. Headline: we expect X approximately equals median. Follow with risk. There's a % chance of is less than or equal to. Downside this time frame. Then action. Main drivers A, B, C. Next steps 1, 2. Example: we expect ARR approximately equals $52 million. There's a 25% chance of is less than or equal to $48 million this year. Main drivers: win rate, ramp time, churn. Next steps: accelerate enablement, expand renewals playbook. Short, transparent, and decision ready.